That would make it the most significant naval loss sustained by any country in more than 40 years.
Russia's also vowing to increase rocket attacks on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, because of what it says were incursions into Russian territory. In the U.S., COVID-19 case numbers are rising in some areas, but a new survey shows that most Americans no longer see the pandemic as a serious threat.
The Societal Experts Action Network survey review found that fewer than half of Americans are wearing a mask at least some of the time. And far more people, 65%, are dining out again. 6 out of 10 surveyed say they still aren't back to their normal pre-COVID life, and there is broad popularity for letting people continue to work from home at least some of the time. As for that second booster shot, only 1 in 10 vaccinated adults say they've taken it.
To ABC's Andy Field, there's an increased number of holiday weekend travelers as Easter, Passover, and Ramadan all converge. But some pilots say they're feeling a strain, says ABC's Gio Benitez.
The Southwest Airlines Pilots Union writing to the CEO saying pilots are so exhausted, it's the company's #1 safety threat. In a statement, Southwest saying weather and airspace delays led to fatigue in March, and that calls from pilots too tired to fly are a result of the system working as designed.
You're listening to ABC News.
Have you ever thought you'd like to buy and sell houses but didn't know how or where to get the money? My name is Ron LeGrand, and over the past 40 years, I've bought over 3,000 houses without using my money or credit and taught thousands to do the same. Today, even in a virtual environment, we buy nice houses in nice neighborhoods using no banks, realtors, contractors, or other costly entanglements, and build huge cash flow and wealth without the hassle of tenants, all without credit and little or no money. You don't need a license or experience, and I'll show you exactly how it's done. Text FREE to 99799 and I'll send you my free training. I promise I'll change the way you think about real estate and open the door to a new lifestyle that doesn't involve risk or rehabs and can quickly replace your current income. Text FREE to 99799 and let me show you how to take your life back and build cash flow and wealth from your home. That's FREE to 99799. Again, text FREE to 99799.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott says border crossings will return to normal, announcing a deal with the governor of the lone remaining Mexico state where there was no deal in place, and that was leading to increased inspections of vehicles entering the country.
The effect will be that the bridges between Tamaulipas and Texas will return to normal beginning immediately right now.
He said vehicle searches will now be random. He said this was all necessary because of Biden administration policies. His Democratic opponent for governor, Beto O'Rourke, said,
I just got off the phone with the president of the Texas Produce Association, who told me try finding avocados and limes and other things that we depend on that we import from Mexico through these ports of entry.
He called it a political stunt and said it was worsening inflation. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has discussed a possible takeover of Twitter. The company's board's fighting back with a corporate defense tactic known as a poison pill, says ABC's Kaylee Hartung.
If Musk or anyone else acquires 15% or more of the social media platform, Twitter will allow other existing shareholders to buy additional shares at a discount. Just last week, Musk disclosing that he now owns more than 9% of the company, making him one of the largest shareholders.
Twitter says this plan is similar to other plans adopted by publicly held companies in comparable circumstances.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Navage, Navage.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
It's the time of year to come to NC Tractor for the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. NC Tractor gives fantastic customer service, the best discounts possible, and it's a locally owned business. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue is helping to make outdoor work more enjoyable. Shouldn't you have something that you can be proud of for a long time? Massey Ferguson and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Come look them over. 299 Railroad Avenue, Rutherford. That phone number is 288-0395.
Today, we are going to see clouds around and temperatures will be slightly cooler than yesterday. A few passing showers cannot be ruled out late morning into the afternoon. We will get highs in the upper 60s and mid 70s, and then tonight we're down into the upper 40s and upper 50s with highs tomorrow in the mid 60s and mid 70s. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now we have clouds and 52 degrees at WCAB. Partly cloudy Sunday night, scattered showers, a low around 48. Mostly cloudy on Monday. Scattered showers, a high 60, overnight low 47. And Tuesday, sunshine and a high 68. And right now we have clouds and 52 degrees at WCAB. It's time now for the Saturday morning obituaries, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Heather Leah Ann Baynard passed away Monday, April the 11th, a 2016 grandkid, as well as a 2018 Make-A-Wish recipient. Got to visit Disney World and Disneyland. Survived by her parents, her brother Edward, aunts, Papa Edward, Graham Pat, and Mama Brenda. Family will receive friends from 2 until 2:45 Sunday, April 24th at Harris Nato Mortuary. Memorial service will follow at 3 o'clock in the chapel. Donations made in her name to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, that you plant a flower garden or simply go on an adventure down an unknown road. Family will be at the home of one of her aunts. Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Heather Leah Ann Baynard. Mary Lee Callahan Curtis, 91, passed away Sunday, April the 10th, at Fairhaven. Member of Florence Baptist Church, worked for the town of Forest City in the city clerk's office, served as city clerk. Survived by several loving nieces and nephews, and one great-great-nephew. Family is planning a funeral service. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced at a later date by Paget and King Mortuary Crematory Service for Mary Lee Callahan Curtis. Donald Eugene Barnett, 48, passed away Tuesday at Rutherford Regional Medical Center. Arrangements are incomplete. Will be announced later by Robert Morgan, Rutherford Chapel of Forest City. Cynthia K. Sloan Hamrick, 50, passed away Sunday at her home. Arrangements are incomplete. They'll be announced later by Robert Morgan Funeral Cremation Service of Boiling Springs. David Earl Harris, 78, passed away Monday at hospice. Arrangements are incomplete. Will be announced later by Robert Morgan Funeral Cremation Service, Boiling Springs. That's the obituaries we have at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department right now, and Deputy Hensley. How are you this morning?
Good, sir. How are you?
Doing great. What do you have for us today?
In the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has received 138 calls for service, arrested 4, and we have a total of 171 incarcerated in the county jail. We do not have any arrest reports today, but for incident reports, we have Jason Gowan of Ellenborough reported a felony larceny of motor vehicle. Austin Bailey of Ellenborough reported a breaker entering a motor vehicle. And Stephen Toney of Union Mills reported a larceny of a dog. And that's all we have for today.
Okay, we appreciate it. You guys have a safe weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Hey, bosses, listen to me. It's time to nominate your secretary or administrative assistant in the annual WCAB Secretary's Day promotion. Send her name and the company name to WCAB no later than April 25th. You can send it via fax to 828-287-7182 or email it to me, Jim Bishop, at nctv.com, or mail it to the Post Office Box 511 Rutherfordton 28139, or bring it by the studio at 191 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton. The drawing will be taking place during the morning show April 27th. The selected 10 will go to lunch with me on Friday, the 29th, and showered with flowers and gifts. She's counting on you, boss. Don't disappoint her.
Going to 911 Communications, and Tina. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications has processed 540 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 47 for emergency medical services, 138 for the Sheriff's Office, 62 for Forest City, 30 for Rutherfordton, 3 for Lake Lure, and 35 for Spindale. Under fire calls, we had Forest City respond to a fire alarm. We had Forest City also respond to 2 motor vehicle accidents. We had Hudlow respond to 2 motor vehicle accidents. We had Rutherfordton respond to a motor vehicle accident, and we had Shingle Hollow respond to a structure fire, with Green Hill, Union Mills, and Bills Creek assisting, and that's all we had.
All right, we appreciate it, and you have a safe Easter weekend.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How hot is the new Scorching Hot 7 scratch-off from the North Carolina Education Lottery? Well, with a top prize of $700,000 and a bonus game on the back, people everywhere are hot to trot, in hot pursuit, and hot on the trail of these little hotcakes. So get out of your hot tub, put on your hot pants, and hot rod on over to strike while the iron is hot and pick up the new Scorching Hot 7 scratch-offs before someone else starts their hot streak and you find yourself left out in the cold. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning are 1 in 3.65. Problem gambling. Helpline 877-718-5543.
Her words weren't written under peaceful shade, but under fear for her life.
Everyone has inside a piece of good news.
For 2 agonizing years, she worried about being caught by the Nazis.
The good news is that you don't know how great you can be.
Though her story ended early, her words live on.
I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains.
With her positive outlook, Anne Frank continues to fill us with hope. Hope. Pass it on from passiton.com.
Talking to Gary Wilson up at Fairfield, getting a light shower of rain up there, huh? It's
raining. We've had a little bit this morning.
Yeah.
Gonna be out here by mid-morning, sounds like, and maybe we'll have some sunshine this afternoon, so it'll be good. Everybody traveling today for Easter, and a lot of vehicles on the road, so I hope everybody will take your time and be safe and get here and have a good week while we're here. So.
Yeah, might get wet looking for those Easter eggs or something this morning, but
yeah, like the waterproof dye on them eggs, I guess.
Yeah.
been quiet up here overnight. No calls or anything. Sitting on about 54 degrees this morning, and so light rain out there, but nothing bad. And hope everybody have a good Easter weekend. You will too. Hope you have a good one yourself.
Okay. All right. You stay safe. Have a great weekend, buddy.
All right. You too. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Learning your child has cancer is devastating, and the cost of getting them to life-saving treatment can be daunting. For over 30 years, the National Children's Cancer Society gets kids to that treatment, no matter what.
There is no way that we could have received the treatment that my daughter got without NCCS. To say that they helped save my daughter's life is not an understatement.
We're on a journey with each family because no family should go through childhood cancer alone. Find out more at thenccs.org.
Going to the Bostic section right now, and Vern Upton. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing great. Get a little light rain out there right now.
Yeah, over here in Boston we're getting a little light rain, but I think it's supposed to clear up and be pretty after a while. The fire department had no calls, but we do want to tell them how much we do appreciate when they do have to go out on these calls. There's a food giveaway at Caroline Congregational Holiness Church in Ellenborough this morning, starting at 8 o'clock till 12. Don't forget to enjoy your Easter, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter.
Okay. Same to you, ma'am. Have a safe one now.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
We don't want you on our team. You're too slow and fat.
This is weight bias.
Don't you care how you look?
Those with the serious disease called obesity face weight bias every day.
You're not the right fit for this job.
And blame themselves.
I wish I was different.
Weight bias hurts.
Let's stop weight bias. Be part of the solution.
Go to stopweightbias.com. A public service message from Obesity Action Coalition.
Heading to Shingle Holler now, and Sue Price. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good, Tom. Hope you are.
I am. Thank you.
Good. Well, let's see. I hadn't had any calls from the fire department, so I reckon they've been quiet, and that's a good thing. Got no birthdays or anniversaries on my church calendar today or tomorrow. On my personal calendar today, I've got Shirley Bradley, and tomorrow, Rick Gaddis. Fairview's got birthdays today for Tiffany Smith and Aaron Connor, and tomorrow for Dustin Smith and Tammy Smith, and an anniversary for, let's see, Bob and Gail Singer. And First Sprout's got a birthday for Shirley Bradley, and Sunday for Brantley Bumgarner. The Duncans Creek Church will be having their worship service, Easter service, at 7:30, and breakfast to follow. And Fairview will be having their sunrise service at 6:30, and breakfast to follow. And First Broad will be having theirs at 7 a.m. and breakfast, and then Sunday school, and then worship service at 10:30. And so far, that's the only announcement I have. It's just quiet and calm over here, looking for a good day, and I hope you will have one, Tom.
Well, same to you. Have a safe Easter weekend.
Thank you. Happy Easter to you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have you mixed your pain meds, your sleep meds, your allergy meds? Call the Poison Helpline. Has your child eaten a tube of toothpaste, a chip of paint, a wild mushroom? Call the Poison Helpline. Have you been bitten by a spider, a snake, an insect? Call the Poison Helpline. Poisonings can happen at the home, on the job, or in the great outdoors. Call the Poison Helpline first for fast, free advice from medical professionals. Call 1-800-222-1222 anytime, anywhere. 1-800-222-1222. Save the number, save a life. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Going to Shingle Hollow now, and Tina White. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good on this old rotten Saturday. It is 54 degrees up here in Shingle Hollow, and it's raining just a little bit, little drizzle going on out there, cloudy. But we're still going to have a good Saturday up here. We have an anniversary for David and Danette Brewer. That's on Pilgrim Way's calendar. And then I have some anniversaries for Miss Lynthia Queen and Jacob Petit and Deborah Bergen's having birthdays today. So I hope they all have a birthday. Happy birthday. The fire department got called out to a possible structure fire, and when they got there, it was just a pot on the stove that had caught on fire and was smoking, so they got it out. We're so happy that there's no big damage there, and we're so thankful for our firemen. Today, from 12 to 2, Piney Knob Baptist Church is having an Easter bash, so everybody could bring their little ones out to hunt some Easter eggs and eat a little, and the Easter Bunny might make an appearance too. Then there's an Easter sunrise service at Piney Knob Baptist Church in the morning at 7 a.m., and they asked me to invite everyone to that. They'll have the sunrise service at 7, then there will be Sunday school, and then a breakfast following. And White House Community Clubhouse said not today, but next Saturday the 23rd, they're going to have their buffet breakfast. It's a country breakfast, all you can eat, and they invite everyone to come out to that, and I'll be mentioning that more as the week goes on. But it is a real good breakfast, so if you want to plan for next Saturday, White House Community Clubhouse, all-you-can-eat breakfast, $7. And that's all I have today.
Okay. You have a safe and a blessed Easter weekend.
I will, and you as well. And when I said Rotten Saturday, that's what my Mama always called the Saturday before Easter Rotten Saturday.
Really? I hadn't heard that one before.
Well, happy Easter. He is alive. He is risen, and we're going to celebrate big. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, there are a million reasons to share love. My buddy Caleb is one of them. This is his story.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I was born with spinal bone disease. I have broken my bones almost 200 times, and I have had 11 surgeries, but I didn't let that stop me.
There are a million reasons to share love, but you only need one. To learn how you can share love, visit loveshriners.org.
The United States has the highest rate of incarceration in the world. At the Equal Justice Initiative, we believe mass incarceration has to end. There is this presumption of dangerousness and guilt that gets assigned to Black and brown people. We have to confront our history of racial injustice and commit to a new era of truth. There's something better waiting for us, something that feels more like freedom. Truth can inspire change. Please learn more at EJI.org.
Going to Union Mills, and Brenda Kelly. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing just fine on this super wet Saturday morning. How about yourself?
Yeah, just a little soggy out there. Just light drizzle right now,
Yeah.
I think. Light rain falling just about everywhere.
Just enough to make it miserable.
Yeah, but it should be good for sunrise services and everything tomorrow. So
that'll be good. And is it supposed to rain all day, or just is it going to taper off?
No, it's going to taper off, I think, later on this morning, and maybe a chance of it again late this afternoon. But tomorrow should be nice.
I know we've got a family dinner planned at 3 o'clock, and the grandbabies like to hunt eggs, and I didn't know if we'd have to just hide them in the house or what.
It won't be too bad. They won't mind a little drop of rain, though. You're a kid. You're looking for Easter eggs.
That's right.
You're immune to the weather,
Well, let's see. I've got 48 degrees on the front porch this morning. This is Passover Saturday. I don't have any birthdays today, tomorrow, anniversaries, or nothing. But in ways of announcements, Far City Church of the Nazarene will have sunrise service tomorrow, the 17th, beginning at 7 a.m. We'll have breakfast to follow. We won't have Sunday school, but we will have preaching. And then we'll have an Easter egg hunt for the children, and everyone's welcome. Then we got an Easter egg hunt today at 11 o'clock at the Gilkey School Community Center. And then this has been a week-long event here in Union Mills, Easter egg hunt every day, and they're candy-filled eggs. And their locations in Union Mills is the Union Mills Learning Center, Union Mills Fire Department, Union Mills Community Club, Round Hill Baptist Church, Mount Pleasant CME Church, Thumble City Methodist Church, and the Presbyterian Church. And eggs will be located around these buildings, but not in any of the cemeteries. And then Saturday, April the 30th, at Union Mills Learning Center, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., Springtime at the Mills vendor event. Over 60 vendors will be on site with various crafts and items, no admission. Raffle tickets available for sale. And so far, that's all I know of that's going on.
Well, that's a lot.
Quite a bit up here in this little town.
Quite a bit. Bit.
So we hope everybody has a wonderful Easter weekend. I've been messed up all week. I've been saying Christmas, but it's Easter. But without Christmas, we wouldn't have Easter.
Well, this is true. This is very true. Yeah.
I went to a service Thursday night, and I said, well, y'all have a happy Christmas weekend. They said Christmas. I said, well, Easter. I said, I don't know what it is. It don't matter. But we hope everybody has a good weekend. And, Tom, I hope you have one. You better go check on Luther Sweet Thing.
I will do that. Thank you, ma'am. Have a safe one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm okay.
You're not okay.
It's normal to have diarrhea and stomach pains.
Sometimes, but not as often as you do.
I've got this under control.
No, you don't.
It's time to let that voice inside your head be heard. Urgent diarrhea and chronic stomach pain can be signs of Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation can help you learn more and even find a specialist. Don't keep your symptoms to yourself. Get help at spillyourguts.org.
Heading down to that peaceful little hamlet in the county now. Sweet thing, Luther Gilligan. How you doing, sir?
Doing great. They're right close to the Cleveland County line.
Mm-hmm.
Not far from it, but it's a quiet morning this morning. Everybody just laid back, enjoying an extra cup of coffee. Don't have good work. Too wet to mow the grass, so just sit back and enjoy life.
Good day all around, isn't it?
Good day all around. Basically, I'd say it's quite far apart. I had one medical call. Other than that, they're quiet. Nothing going on with them. Ain't just not a whole lot happening anyway. But from 11 to 1 today, it's going to be having an Easter egg hunt out here at the Bethel Family Life Center. So all the kiddies are invited out to it. We'll be having a hot dog lunch there, so you can come out and have a good time there. And then, too, come 7 o'clock in the morning, down at the Veterans Memorial Garden, we're going to be having a sunrise service down there. That'll start at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And right after the sunrise service, they'll be having biscuit breakfast in the gym. Going to be having sausage and ham and liver mush biscuits and all that stuff. And then, too, keep in mind, yard sale coming up. It's getting closer and closer. It's going to be here before long. So get your goodies ready and get ready to go out. That'll be on the 7th of May will be first Saturday in May. And Women's Club will be selling biscuits and goodies out there so everybody can come out and shop and eat and have a good time. And tell us nothing else going on down here. You have a great day up there. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you later.
All right, sir. We'll do it.
All right, take care now.
All right. Bye-bye.
Want a job with great hours, excellent benefits, and a fun work environment? Four Seasons Hospice Home